Now we are going to work on a problem solving question. This is your workbook 2A part 2, page 22 to page 23. Now in this question, we want to try to solve this problem. It is a little bit more challenging. So we are going to see how we can solve it with a heuristic called draw a diagram. Now this problem solving method is particularly useful to solving questions such as the one here. Now we'll see why is that so. Let's practice our race as how we will solve any word problem. Okay, so I'm going to write down my race here. Okay, we need to practice our same methods to solving the question. Okay, at a games corner, 4 children sit around a square table. There are 5 such tables, but there are 2 empty seats. How many children are there? Let's read it again. At the games corner, 4 children sit around a square table. There are 5 such tables, but there are 2 empty seats. How many children are there? Right, so that is our coping step. Let's do our annotations now. Okay, we have a square table, and then there's 5 such tables. Okay, so that gives you the idea that the table is a group. Okay, and 4 children sit around a table. Okay, that gives you the idea that these 4 children sitting around the table, this may stand for each, right? And then the square table belongs to a group. So these 5 such tables, what does such mean? Such means they are the same kind of table. Okay, so you have 5 groups. Now there are 2 empty seats. So the question is, how many children are there? Okay, so this gives you that you need to look for a total. But there's a catch here. The catch is that there are 2 empty seats. Now this is the part that is a little bit more challenging. Okay, here we have done our annotations. Okay, before we go about choosing the method, the page here requires us to answer a few questions. I think these questions will help us to understand what the question is exactly asking about. Let's try to answer them. How many children can sit at each table? Okay, so this points us to each, right? So there will be 4 children. Now, how many tables are there? There are 5 such tables. So this is talking about the group part. Okay, and it's talking about each. How many empty seats are there? So this is the one that's referring to the blue part that we're talking about. Okay, so there are 2 empty seats. Right, let's try to draw the diagram now. Let's say there are 5 such tables, so I have to draw 5 of these tables. Okay, so let's say this is one table. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there are 5 such tables. So let's say I'm going to use a highlighter to mark out the seats. Right. So let's say there are 4 children can sit around the table. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 4 on this table is full. Okay, so how many tables are full? Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there are 4 full tables, and then on this last table there are 2 empty seats. Okay, so over here, right here, this is empty. Okay, empty, and then this is also empty. Okay, that will mean actually you have 4 full tables. So you actually have 4 full tables, and each table has 4 children. So 4 full tables, and then each table has 4 children each. that gives you 16 children. Now, don't forget the other 2 children here, and I have to add them in. So that's the 2 extra children. That gives me a total of 18 children. Okay, so this is the first way to do it. All right, I'll draw a diagram and I can find out there are 18 children. Now, if you look at the next page, okay, the next page gives us a different way of doing this. Okay, we can draw a diagram in a different way to check. All right, so let's say we have 5 tables with 4 children each. Okay, I'm going to draw the diagram, and this time around I'm going to draw 5 full tables. That means for each table that you draw, okay, that they are actually full. So for this table, it is full. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is a full table. Let's say I have, okay, this 5 tables, and all of them are full with 4 children each. Okay, so as you can see here, you have 5 tables with 4 children each. Okay, but it's already said that there are 2 empty seats. So I actually have 2 empty seats. So I must take away 2. So I might cancel 2. Okay, so originally you have 5 times 4 gives you 20, right? Alright, but now you have 20, take away the 2 empty seats, okay, you actually have 18. So this is the way to check the answer. You work it in, use a different method to solve this question, okay. Right, so you can see the answer side by side is 2 different ways to solve this problem, okay. Now you can see that drawing a diagram both ways can get you the correct answer. Right, so this is page 22 and 23 of the workbook 2A part 2.